So what's going on, y'all? I just want to give y'all, first of all, good morning to y'all. And I just want to give y'all a quick video. And sometimes you're going to get it like this because I usually do these videos the night before. And if I'm getting really grown, I do a couple at a time and maybe about four at a time, and I upload them throughout the week. But for the most part, I usually do these videos the night before. And tonight I'm having a little family night with my kids and my fiance. So we're watching family, and I don't really have time to go and edit videos tonight. So I just want to spend some time with my family tonight. But I snuck away just to give you guys this quick video, and I want to talk about branding yourself and being yourself. And like for the majority of between my teen years all the way up to maybe till I was about 24, 25 maybe. And I've always had about three different personalities. I had AJ, which was the neighborhood guy that everybody knew. That's my most popular name that I was known by throughout the neighborhood and stuff. Then I had Anthony Simmons, who was the guy that if you knew me by Anthony, then you probably knew me from school, and that was pretty much it, or maybe from a job or something. And then there was Anthony Kane, who was, I guess I could say, was my alter ego, which was my rap name. So if you knew me as Anthony Kane and you knew me as a rapper, that's probably the rawest version of myself. Um, the Portsmouth guy, you know what I mean? The raw, that's what you get. So anyway, I wanted to teach you about that because what I had to learn was in this life that we live now, there are no different personalities. See, I was able to juggle that back then. Back in those MySpace days where you can be who you want to be on the internet, and then in real life you one person, and then you go to work and you're the other person. Matter of fact, I remember growing up, uh, my mom and the people in my family, my sister and all of those people, they would say, "Oh, I know how to put on my white voice." You know what I mean, when they pick up the phone and try to sound professional, and and they go to work and try to switch up and talk a certain way and all of that. I know guys they take the bass out their voice and try to sound, um, I guess if they think it make them sound more proper. But at the end of the day, what I had to really learn was there is no, there is no more switch it up for work and act a certain way at work, but you act a certain another way with your friends or at home. You have to be the same all the way around now with the way social media has changed things, and really it's for the better because you should always be yourself. You know what I mean? I was at a forum tonight, and one of my homeboys, he was a younger guy. He came out to the forum with me, and he was seeing how I was working the room and see how I knew so many people within the city, and a lot of them were older white people who and some were business owners in the area, successful business owners that people know, and they were like, "How do I get more like you? How do you get to know these people?" You know what I mean? And I just told him, "Man, you just first of all get out here in the community, volunteer, get on these civic leagues, get on boards, and just for the most part, I just volunteer, and that's how I learn how to meet more people and get out in the community and stuff." And I told him, I said, "But when you do it, be yourself. You know what I mean? Don't switch up. You know what I mean? I still talk the same. I said, yeah, as you can see right now, I still got my fitted on. I usually keep my fitted on. I said, here and there, I might throw a suit on, but for the most part, you know what I mean? I'm myself. I talk the same. I act the same. I try not to switch it up as much as possible. I try to just be myself because if you don't, it's awkward anyway. And people can tell when you're lying and you're not being genuine. And it kind of makes people distance themselves from you anyway. So you want to be yourself. You know what I mean? Um, And that's just it, man. Like, be yourself at all times. Like if you're gonna network, like, why would you want to have to switch up? You know what I mean? If I'm going to my lawyer's house for a little I don't know, dinner session or something that he's having, or a little family function or whatever the case may be, I don't want to have to switch it up. You know, especially if I'm bringing my fiance and my kids with me. I know they're gonna look at me like, what? Why you acting like that? You know, especially the kids. You know, the kids will call you out. You know what I mean? So it's like, why switch it up? Just be yourself at all times. If somebody don't fit with your normal personality, then you don't need to be hanging with them anyway. And if you don't fit with what they will want in their life, then good. Now you know that you don't need to be hanging with them. You know what I mean? So it just be yourself, man. That's all I want to say. Like, don't try to be one person one day and be another person the next day. Like, I consciously had to sit down with myself and say, wait a minute, who am I going to be? You know what I mean? Because this AJ thing was growing on YouTube, but I still had some songs out there that with Anthony Kane, and then some people still call him Anthony. So I said, you know what? I'm AJ. From now on, everywhere I go, I'm just AJ. I put AJ on applications for stuff. I put AJ if I'm calling a contractor to do some work in the house. It's AJ if when I used to have my job. It's AJ when I'm out here passing out my business cards. My business cards say AJ. I said from now on, I'm AJ Simmons. Just gonna pick the one that fits me the most, where I can roll all of me all up into one. You know what I mean? I rap. Why should I have to rap uh, in private? Why should I hide the fact that I rap from my colleagues? You know what I mean? Why don't I just like, for one, the reason why I'm hiding when I was hiding was because I was talking about things I shouldn't have been talking about anyway. That was promoting more negativity to my culture, which was stupid. You know what I mean? I'm against it myself, so why would I continue to do it? So I just say, you know what, fine then. I'll still make the same type of music, make it sound good, but I just make sure I spread some positivity or some type of message each time I do it. You know what I mean? So that way I won't have to be embarrassed to play it in front of my business colleagues. You know what I mean? Even if they don't like rap, they can listen to the words that I'm saying and be able to correlate with it, but be able to say, okay, that ain't a bad message. You know what I mean? And so again, that's just what I wanted to bring it down to, y'all. Get out there, network, but most importantly, be yourself. All right? Build your brand up and choose your brand consciously. Make the conscious decision like I did to decide who you're going to be and what you're going to stand for and live like that everywhere at all times. You know what I mean? I hated my job, but I realized, you know what? If I'm going to be AJ Simmons, I need to be AJ Simmons everywhere I go. So that's my message to you. I appreciate you guys for watching, subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting. Enjoy the rest of y'all day, and talk to y'all again 12 o'clock. Thanks.